Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast. Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Kicking it with your host, Christopher Boykin. It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
It's Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast here back on iHeartRadio. Thank you guys once again for tuning into us weekly. You guys suggested that we continue to feature outstanding artists, up-and-coming talent, people literally thriving in society, doing amazing things. And today, we're not going to disappoint. I got a very, very, very talented individual. She goes by the name Katina. Katina, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, but thank you very much for the introduction.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. Enforce Momentum LLC is in the building. I like that name too. That business name is very catchy, very, it pops. I like that. Did you come up with that name? Was that collaborative action? What does that mean? Enforce. I like that. That's very strong.
Yeah, absolutely. So I did come up with the name. Enforce Momentum. I believe that in order for anyone or ourselves to move forward with anything, we have to be able to enforce that action. So, and with that action, you gain the momentum. So, people can always have ideas and come up with things that they want to do and make plans. But if you're not doing anything to put it into action, then it's just an idea and a plan. So that's what Enforce Momentum stands for. It's to stand behind that action and actually do what you set out to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. Now, can you give us a little backstory? I know you obviously a performer, K-Jazz, and the music industry in general. How do you get into the industry? Was there someone who literally showed you the ropes, or was you simply inspired by the industry? It does something for you. What drove you to the music realm?
So I actually started singing at the age of 5. So I've been singing for a long time. As far as branching into the professional realm, I started around in high school. So my brother, my family are singers and musicians as well. And I have a brother who kind of was in the industry well before I did. I started into it. So he kind of introduced me to a lot of local artists as well as some major artists. And I just kind of started to branch into the industry that way. But I've always had a passion for music, and I developed a love for songwriting. So those two just kind of coupled in hand, and that became my thing. So with that, with music, of course, I'm sure many people have heard this before, that you're able to express a lot of things that, that you're feeling or things that you might be dealing with or going through. So I like to do my songwriting and express that in song through my melodies, instrumentation and things of the sort. So it became a passion of mine. I mean, there are many people that can sing, but to actually have a passion and love for what you do, that's what drives me, because I love to do what I do, and I do it regardless, whether it's just, singing in the car or singing in front of a large audience, or if I'm just singing in the shower,
There you go.
for just anyone, it's just a pageant of mine. So I love to sing.
Absolutely.
And I just happen to make it a profession, and I like to work with others that have a passion for music and singing as well.
Fantastic. And you're award winning as well too. We got to throw that in there. Let the people know. Look, there we go. We can't, you're good. There we go.
Yes.
Absolutely. And there's an upcoming performance, am I correct, in 2024, the Grand MLK Parade?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I myself, K-Jazz, will be performing in the MLK Parade alongside with some of the singers that I have actually worked with as some past and current clients. So some of these clients, like I said before, my love is mental health as well as music. So a lot of them are, they come to me with a talent for singing, but also a passion for music. And then, but some of them kind of, have challenges as far as like performance anxiety, social anxiety and things like that. So I like to give people that I work with a platform. So not only do I, allow myself to be able to have, a performance and, in a realm, but
Hmm.
to be able to bring these singers along with me and we share in that moment is why I'm doing what I do. So it's even though I know the stands, it is a stands for MLK, and we stand behind that because it's a history in the making,
Hmm.
and we carry that legacy. But me being able to do that performance for myself and to do this for others, that's where I find most of my joy, because I feel like I'm giving back to people that also have a love and a passion for music.
Absolutely.
So that's what this performance is for. I mean, it's been a little while since I've actually done live performances, but um, I try to get in there and do it, when I can. And this is one of the things that I wanted to do. So yeah, so this I will be performing in the MLK Parade, and we will be on the float in Force Momentum, Dream Big. So you can look for that name as well as some of the other upcoming recording artists that
Hmm.
will be performing with me.
Nice. And what city and state is that going to be held? The MLK Parade.
It's actually in Houston, Texas.
Nice.
Um,
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Wow. And that's coming right around the corner. Should we expect more songwriting from you? I know you alluded to earlier that you obviously write for yourself, of course, which is a whole nother, hat. Do you foresee yourself writing for others as well? Have you done that as well?
I have actually, yes, I have written for other artists. I've done some co-writing for some artists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's I will definitely be doing more songwriting, not only just for myself but for other people.
Awesome, awesome. Any aspirations of expanding into the health industry? I know you're a health advocate, big on mental health and wellness, as you alluded to earlier. Any developments in that arena that we can expect for you to be debuting in 2024 as well?
Yes, absolutely. My goal and my plan has been to expand my company, Enforce Momentum, for both the music and mental health aspects. And so I am working on um, my mental health and wellness. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Group sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually worked with teams and families and individuals in the past before, but that's something that I'm planning on actually expanding within my company, and also partnering with other community organizations within the community. I've actually done some work in partnership with some schools already, but I'm also looking at partnering with maybe some health clinics, some other doctoral clinics, or community clinics, to be able to work with their patients on the mental health and wellness side as well. Because I'm also a life coach and a career coach. So
Oh,
the life coach
wow.
has been my realm. Yeah, to be able to lead into the mental health and wellness side. So, I'm actually currently pursuing my doctorate in behavioral health.
My
So that's going to be
goodness.
another avenue, the mental health and
You're a,
wellness side. Yeah.
you're a scholar. My goodness. We are this
Yeah.
thriving. So I want to know about this coaching because I need some coaching myself. Now, what are some of the
Okay.
services, right, for the coaching and the career, life and career coaching? That's big right now. Of course, that industry, a
Yeah.
lot of people need it. But can you kind of allude to what kind of services you provide under that arena, that umbrella, so we can kind of understand if I come to K Jazz, Katina, for coaching, what am I going to get?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, I work with individuals, I work
Mm-hmm.
with families, I work with teams. So if someone comes to me for life coaching, if you're looking to maybe improve in your family relationship building as far as communication wise, or if you're looking to do more self advancement or self awareness, or if you're looking to just kind of find other ways of being able to approach certain situations that you might be struggling with or dealing with in your own individual life or in your family environment, those are things we can kind of come together and come up with a plan of action,
Mm-hmm.
and something that we can help structure that to be able to help you or a person kind of maneuver through that path of improvement. So
Nice.
that's what someone would get from me, yeah, from the life coaching aspect. And a lot of people come to me on the life coaching and career, because a lot of times when you're dealing with life and work and trying to learn how to balance the two, they
Mm-hmm.
usually coincide. So yeah, so I get a lot of that as well.
Fantastic. Any thoughts of a new album coming up or any new music? You know, people love your albums.
Ooh,
It's a new year.
thank
It's
you.
like, okay, what are we gonna do with
Well,
this music?
you're right. I've had a lot of my fans already yelling at me.
Yes, I see the
So yeah,
comments.
I do plan on releasing at least another single.
Okay.
That has been in the works. Like I said, I have some other things that I am have brewing right now as far as on the mental health and wellness side.
Hmm.
But I am still looking at working on and releasing maybe at least another single before the end of this year.
Okay.
So I do plan on releasing more music, yeah, and
Okay.
doing again with writing as well with that. So that's in the plan. So
There
it is in
to
the
be the
works.
coming. Y'all,
I
y'all got to
haven't
be
just stopped.
patient. There you go. They got tell them I got to wait. Hold on, we got some stuff brewing on the other
Yeah,
side.
it's coming. It's coming.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now you alluded to earlier, and I want to make sure we drive this home. Partnerships, right? People wanting to work with successful companies and individuals like yourself. What are the processes for people and listeners to reach out to you for partnerships, for sponsorships as well, for literally supporting you any kind of way that we want, getting involved with what you're doing?
Okay, absolutely. So I do have my website
Mm-hmm.
in Dash Force Momentum, and a lot of the information is on my website. There are links and everything, emails. My email is Enforce Momentum. I'm sorry, it's life and career at enforcemomentum.com. And
Mm-hmm.
then, of course, my phone number, all of my contact information is on there. And that will be the best course of action to be able to reach out to me if you're looking to partner, or if you want to invite me to come out and do a speaking engagement or partner with an event. That will be the best way to reach me. I
Mm-hmm.
do have social media platforms, but again, the social media platforms are mainly just for informational base. I'm not always on there. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say the best point of contact will be my website, and that way you're able to reach me through that channel, that avenue.
Fantastic. And y'all heard her. Social media, she's not on there. She does business.
Well, I am on social media. I will say I do have. I just it's just more for informational, so just kind of like share announcements and things that we
Sure.
have coming, things like that for the company. But yeah, as far as interaction, I don't
Yes.
interact on there.
Fantastic. I think it's important that because we're in a different era, right? We're in these
That's
ones
right.
think you can hit you on Facebook in the DMs and we can do business. No, it doesn't
Oh
work that way.
yes,
We are
right,
professionals. And so once again, that website
absolutely.
is up there. In-Force Momentum.com, TUM. Once again, make sure y'all hit her properly. Y'all heard it from her. So if you're looking to do business, please contact her professionally. That's what we want to get home.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No problem. Final question for you, Katina, if you would. Any last public thank yous? I think this is important. I really want to focus on this year when I interview professional people like yourself. There is people behind us, families, husbands, and kids, and the management team, and just people that make help us continue to thrive and do what we do in the public arena. Is there anyone you want to publicly thank? Just for being by your side, just being supportive, for helping you continue to have faith in you. You know, what we do is not easy. We make it look easy, but there's people behind us that really deserve some public recognition. So is there anybody you want to thank at this moment?
Yes, absolutely. I want to thank first and foremost my children. I have my son and my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
They have always been very engaged, and when I have events and things coming up, and to come out and help to help spread the word and do some of the marketing promotion. So I really want to send a shout out and thank you to my kids,
Mm-hmm.
my two adult children. And
Mm-hmm.
I also want to send a shout out and thank you to my parents because they have also reached out and helped, some areas of my parents actually have a catering company, so sometimes they'll do some of the catering for us when I have some of my events. So yeah, so I wanted to send out a thank you for them and just the
Mm-hmm.
encouragement and words of motivation, to keep moving forward because it is
Mm-hmm.
hard. It is hard, but being a business owner can be challenging.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when you're doing a lot of it, a lot of weight is on your shoulders. So being able to have that support from family, and I have had that,
Mm.
um, I want to say thank you, to them for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Katina Tarver, aka K Jazz, was here. She conquered. Once again, she's in the building. Follow up with her. Reach out for her. Look for that 2024 Grand MLK Parade. That's coming, guys. That's right around the corner. It's in Texas. Reach out to her. Once again, reach out to her. We are edifying good businesses, good professionals. Katina, thank you so much for joining us on this episode.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It's Stardom101 Magazine Podcast, iHeartRadio. Thank you, guys. Until next time, peace.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.